The product naming system that IKEA uses would probably only be considered universal design by people who are Swedish, speak Swedish, live in Sweden, and are familiar with bodies of water in Sweden. For the rest of us, names like the Finala or the Linanas or the Klagaschlamschem, which all of those I'm pretty sure I butchered, are not easy to remember. They're not easy to pronounce, and yet they're part of what gives IKEA its character. Because it's almost funny how it's like, yes, I have no idea how to say that, cannot remember what it's called, but I know it's a product from IKEA. But the reason that the naming system for IKEA is the way that it is because Ingvar Kamprad was dyslexic, and one of the things that dyslexic individuals often struggle with is remembering names and remembering like systems of naming unless it's connected to something that they're really familiar with, which is why the naming system that at least IKEA used to use was based on bodies of water in Sweden. And so it worked for him, and that's amazing. And for the rest of us, we just kind of are like, yes, it's kind of funny. It's almost an inside joke. But what's really interesting is that another piece of IKEA very much does fit within universal design. Related again to being dyslexic, when you look at the instructions for furniture from IKEA, there are no words. It's all just visual illustrations. And that's a great example of something where it's like, you don't even need to be able to read. You don't even need to be able to speak. Arguably, you do need to be able to see, which maybe is part of this that's not universal design. But other than that, those kind of instructions are much more of a universal design that are accessible to a large percentage of people. And I just love that contrast of like this part of this product, this part of this company, not at all universal design. But this other part that arguably matters more that you're going to use anytime you buy a piece of furniture you have to assemble, so much more universal design. And I think that's cool.